So, we're recording, even though it's just going to be you, to be honest, which is fine.
Good. So you get paid for being a TA? Is that real?
Well, okay, so, turns out I'm not sharing a real screen. So, TAs get paid, yes, typically. I'm not a TA.
Right, you're something.
Yes, I'm something that Professor Zazi uses much like a TA, except this is my real job. This here, trying to get you guys to come here and work on stuff together, that's my real job.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's just a weird situation because Professor Zazi is teaching a weird class this semester where you guys like actually do stuff, do homework type stuff during class. So I see him like a TA.
Oh, I see.
That.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised there's still people there.
Surprised there's still people.
Like in the class.
Besides you? You
What?
expect to be the only person still in the class?
No, I don't know. I was like, I feel like these numbers are too high.
Oh, well.
I was thinking like 6 people, but it looks like it's like 9.
Yeah.
It's about 9.
It's about 10. I think
Oh,
we've
10.
had,
Okay.
we've had consistently 10-ish people in class.
I don't know how that compares to like usual, how I guess how this class usually goes, but it looks like it's pretty similar to how it always goes.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Professor Zazi is trying to solve the problem of people don't practice. So they do poorly in the class because they don't practice. But he can't solve the problem of people don't care. So people don't go to class, etc., etc.
Yeah. But if you fail the class, then you just have to take it again.
Or not take it again. And
oh, okay.
I mean,
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
some pretty heavy stuff for us being recorded.
I really tried to get into math, like 116, geometry for architects. Because it seemed like that was the lowest one, but they didn't let me. So.
What's your major?
Political science.
Oh, okay. So you just have to take math.
Yeah, I just have to take math.
Okay. But you can't take art. This is better for you.
Yeah. But it's definitely more familiar now that I'm taking this again. I don't know if this is 16. I feel like it could be. 17 is kind of a hard number.
Don't you talk to me like that. I think it might be 16. Okay, so
So I'm gonna just square it and then try to find that. Do all that.
yeah, it's a right triangle.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wait. Oh, I met the person that was supposed to be you, then was not, because you're old, you know? Like the person that was there before you, but then they were like, he's older, so actually you're not, whatever you, what's your position?
SI.
You're not SI.
They were considering somebody else for.
Yeah, that person was already there. They were already in our class, but then they weren't. I was like, oh, hey, it's you. You have
Wow.
someone else now, but he's pretty good, so.
Thanks. Wow, I didn't realize that they had actually employed someone else before me.
Maybe he just wasn't, maybe he wasn't even supposed to be there. I don't know. But I think he was. Six.
Huh?
It's 6.
You think it's 6?
Yeah, using Pythag. It's 6.
Pythag. Alright, well.
Oh, it's 2. Oh, yeah. Here's a 2. Take 2 in there. So it's 136.
Uh,
50 something. 64. 8. Right?
You're saying 8's your final? Okay,
Yeah.
sure. I heard 64. No, wait, no, it's 8.
That was 64 pause, which was me, like,
Yeah.
square root. Okay. Cotangent, opposite of adjacent. Oh, that's
Wait, cotangent. I heard you say opposite over adjacent.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do tangent and then flip it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you flipped it. It's no problem.
Yeah. I knew when I was saying that you were going to ask that question. I was like, it might be opposite. But yeah, I flipped it. So 15 over 2. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, right?
Yep. tell you that you're a little bit wrong.
Okay. Wait, why did you tell me that?
Okay. Can we go back to number 4 or just?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's start with 4. Pretty much right.
Oh, because
However,
it's on, so it's gonna be, yeah. Right.
theta is between pi over 2, right?
And 270?
And
Or
is it pi and 3 pi over 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's in here. So
Oh,
here
right, so
somewhere.
then they would both be negative. So instead of negative, it would be flipped, right? So it'd be positive.
Fix your answer. I don't know what you just said.
It would be this. Because, right, so they would both of these would be negative. Well, cosine would be negative.
There you go.
But tan would be positive. Because negative over negative.
Yeah, there you go.
So, oh, that's the same thing for this one.
Aha! There you go. You just gotta pay attention to where you
I felt like I was doing it all wrong. I was like, no.
Now you're in this way.
So sine is negative, but cotangent would still be negative.
Yes.
Okay.
This cosine should be positive.
So for the factoring of the expressions, I just replace the like trig expression and the variable into like one variable, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
If that makes it easier for you, go ahead. That's the idea behind it.
And then it should be into like this, right? Like two things.
Just like factoring polynomial, quadratic polynomial.
And these I can just like replace it for another variable, right? Like I'm using for like doing tan. Like I can just put x and y.
Sure. I'm gonna watch you carefully when you do those ones though, because I'm getting it tricky.
Okay. So I'm adding these two. So I have to multiply these two and then add them. So,
Oh no.
was I supposed to multiply the powers?
Don't do that.
What?
You can't add these
Why?
because true or false? X plus x squared equals x cubed.
False.
False. False. And that's what you just did.
Did
I told you I was gonna watch you like a hawk. This part.
So I should just leave them like that?
Well, you haven't factored yet.
Oh. Oh, but now because they're adding, I can take the factors out.
Right. It just says factor. So pull something out.
5 out.
Okay. Spoiler alert, if you only pull out a 5, probably you didn't pull out enough stuff. Because otherwise the question's too easy.
3. 2.
No, nobody do this again, please.
Okay, so I got this. So I pulled the 5 out.
And the x and the y squared. Yeah.
And then, so this multiplied is this, and then this times.
So you have successfully factored this.
So
That's all we need when we say factor.
So then I just replace it with what I substituted.
Exactly. It's tricky when it just says factor. It's hard to tell when you've factored enough. Sometimes.
I just leave it like that and then add a 2 at the end. Can I even factor this?
You can factor it.
Or is it like a x plus something x? Oh wait, there's no square.
So what you're trying to do is, is 15x minus x minus 2, right?
Yeah.
So, I hate these because this thing makes them stupid. So basically,
Oh,
check both of these cases.
I didn't see there was a square.
Oh. Yeah, if there's no square, it's super easy. If there's no square, if there's no square, you can't factor.
Okay. So it's minus 2 plus 1.
Be more specific.
It's 5x minus 2 times 3x plus 1.
That seems right. Minus 6 plus 5. Yeah. What is this?
Oh, and then for this one, for number 3, I know that there was something with like the negative one, but I got confused because this had like a 4. Like if that 4 wasn't there, then it would just be a negative.
How can you get rid of that 4?
I don't know. Taking, dividing, factoring.
Factoring.
Yeah.
Do it. Factor.
So would it just be like sign Q? Or
I am.
oh, that. Y minus X.
Well, be careful. It's not exactly this. This is a big hint, though. But this is not. These are not the same, but they're close. What's missing, or what's wrong?
Oh, the 4.
Yeah.
So
But x to the 4th is just. So do it twice.
So
You did this during class. You did something very similar to this, at least.
really?
Yeah. Okay, so difference of squares, right?
Yeah.
So if you just had,
Like x plus y, x minus y.
so this would be x plus y, x minus
So
y.
it's x plus y squared times x minus y squared.
Not quite. You square each of these, then you do the same thing only with the inside of this one and the inside of this one.
So,
You don't square the outsides, you square the insides.
but it wouldn't be the same.
No, it's not the same.
Scheimer.
Charmed.
Yep.
That's a good class for Charmed.
I decided to take as many classes as possible this semester. So,
This is class worth 5 credits.
yep. So now I'm at 20, and then, I don't know. We'll see how many points I can rack up.
It's the easiest 5 credits. ever.
Yeah, it's just a lot of reading, which is fine.
Although you won't get an A.
Yeah,
You'll get 5 credits. You
Yeah.
won't get a grade.
Yeah.
Which
if I rewrite my paper one more time, then I'll get an A.
you do.
If I rewrite my paper one more time.
I mean, we don't count. At IIT.
Oh, right, yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it. But I mean, just like in the class. But yeah, like, yeah, it's a good class. Social action.
Being a math major, I took the nature and creation of mathematics.
That sounds like
It
something
was a pretty good class.
exciting.
It was fun.
Yeah, I'm the only person that doesn't have dyed hair, or is short, or has like short hair. So it's like,
I'm going to refrain from saying anything about Schreiber students.
yep. It's a really good. I enjoy it. It's a nice difference, like from IIT.
It's
Yeah, which is
it's refreshing.
yeah, it's good. But I can handle it.
When I was taking my class there, so one of the people in my class stopped me as I was walking to my next class. She said, "Can I interview you tomorrow? Because we don't get very many people who take classes here that go to IIT.
Yeah.
So I want to interview you for the Schreiber newspaper." So that was interesting.
Did you get interviewed?
I did.
It's like really exciting.
And it was, I don't remember what the interview was about. She had probably asked me things like, what did you expect from Schreiber? And
Oh.
like, what do you think of the class? And stuff like that.
It was pretty easy. I just like applied and I was like, I want to do this.
Oh, it was great for me. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to take the nature and creation of mathematics. And they're like, okay, that'll be 5 credits. I'm like,
Yeah.
And then they said, and it'll count toward your math electives. And I'm like, I really don't like math. Can I have it count as a humanity instead? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Okay. Wait, can I? What am I doing here? No.
No.
Oh. What am I doing?
You're doing this because you want to better yourself,
I could have just
Brian.
been reading instead of doing this. The moment is
You
or
would have been reading Euclid's Elements and having to work through really difficult proofs.
That's true.
I think half the reason we were as successful in that class as we were is because we had a real math major to guide the
I see.
social science people through the proofs.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that was an option. They just had to like see, because it's social science, so I just had to make sure that my like social sciences credits matched up. Because I think it's like social sciences 4 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know how that works, but it's like cool.
I don't think anybody knows how any of this stuff works. It's just kind of like, you go to people and you're like, yeah, probably. And then it just happens.
This was fine though, like one class versus 2 years of not going to math, like that's so worth it. This wasn't that bad. You know, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is better because it's like, I don't know. I feel like I like math here more than I did at my old school. So.
Well, that's good. I know lots of people think Professor Zanzi is great. A few people have said that I'm great.
That's nice.
Yeah. As long as you guys learn something.
Yeah.
You got this one, right? You got
Oh, yeah. I got that. So for this, it would just be the same thing. Like I'm finding two things, right? It's like this.
Yeah.
But what about this? Is that just one of them? So it is.
I said no feeding. Does that work? I wrote that.
That looks like it could work.
Looks like it could work.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then if I'm wrong, then it'll get marked wrong, right? And then I can fix my mistake. Oh. Let's see. Yeah. Plus 5 minus 4. That's 1.
Yeah. I still think you're cheating. But
Yep. I wish I
for any official people watching this video, he's not actually cheating, I swear.
There's nothing. What am I going to use?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure that nobody thinks you're actually cheating.
That'd be nice.
You're trying to beat the system, which is.
But I'm sure there's old, you know, like I'm sure there's other people like that. Is that not right?
You factored.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything else.
Oh, I have to replace it. Yeah. There's only one term. So it's... Oh, so it's just this? What?
Yep.
That was so easy.
You got the wrong answer the first time.
Yeah, I know, but it was easy.
It was too easy.
I don't know. I didn't know it was that easy.
Trig functions have a habit of looking really complicated, and then if you're careful, they just disappear, and you're left with like tangent.
Yeah. My school had a weird math curriculum where we didn't use numbers, so it was just really confusing. So I just didn't bother to like use the book, you know. Like someone lost the book, so I gave it to them. I was like, I don't even use it because we use like metaphors, but like I didn't understand like how that worked.
It sounds like Schrödinger. Don't tell me what it says.
Yeah, it was like we used like a Ferris wheel. Like we couldn't say unit circle. We had to say the Ferris wheel. I don't know.
That's weird.
But it was supposed to be like integrative or something. Like so you'll think about it in real terms, like things I experience like everyday life, like a Ferris wheel. But I feel like it was just more confusing than it needed to be.
Chico. What school did you go to?
Jones.
Okay, you went to Jones. Alright.
So it's like stating commerce.
Yeah.
It was just this new thing that they thought would help kids, but I had it at our school and at Northside.
I think that anytime you limit it, like, don't say unit circle, say Ferris wheel. Anytime you limit a student like that, you're not helping. Although, I'm doing that. Anytime somebody says degrees, I say, no, radians. Because degrees are bad.
No, they're not.
Degrees. Radians are
No. Degrees are really cool because they have circles on top of their heads. That's awesome.
No.
But it does take a lot longer for WebAssign to put them in, so that's kind of over. X squared So you're gonna be a math teacher?
I didn't say that.
I don't know. Just a question.
I will say this. I am not getting an education degree.
So you're not gonna be a math teacher, or you're gonna do like Teach for America and like have like a fake teaching degree. I don't know.
No, I'm hopefully going to get my PhD at some point, and then be a math professor. Which is different because they don't need teaching degrees. They just need to be able to do research.
That's awful.
No, that's great.
I know. It's great.
It's great. It might be awful for my students.
It'll be cool. You'll be old.
Sure, it'll be cool because I'll be old.
Yeah, like you'll like lecture and do research. Your TA will help your students and you just like lay back. Okay. Can I combine these two? Will that just be like negative y?
What did we just talk about? What did we
No.
just talk about?
But it's right there.
So,
Oh, I can try to get this maybe.
you are approaching this one the wrong way. This one, switching to x's and y's actually hurts you.
What?
Squared.
So, wait, there's no square. Oh, sine squared minus 2 cosine A. Sine squared minus. Can you move just this up?
So there's sine squared minus cosine squared, which doesn't make sense. But you also have 1. So sine squared minus 1 or minus. Yeah, sine squared minus 1 is the one that's important. Because sine squared plus.
Oh, sine squared minus 1 is cosine?
Sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta
Equals
equals 1. And you have sine squared theta minus 1, which is negative cosine squared theta.
Oh,
That's the tricky part for this one. You appear to do done the rest of them right, though.
minus cosine squared theta. So, minus cosine squared. Minus cosine squared. Plus cosine. So now it's minus 2 cosine squared A.
Yes. Or there, sorry.
Alright, I'm just going to leave it here and we'll come back to it.
You have to go.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a 150 class? Are you late?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But I think this is more helpful, you know. And well, it used to be upstairs, but now it's at alumni hall. So we're using a lab.
Ah,
I've already had my project.
that's good.
So I have some more to do. I have that.
I may check it over later and see if you made any mistakes.
Which I probably do.
Oh, it's not actually that important.
I came one of the other Mondays, but I was here too early, and then I got hungry before 1:05, and I left. And then I came back like before my other class, and I was like, no, I
This
just
wasn't last week.
whatever the last Monday.
Last Monday?
Yeah, whatever the last. No, the last Monday.
The last
that you
one
had.
that actually happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And then I saw Chris in here, and I was like, oh no, that's someone that I know.
So you didn't come
Well, it was like 148. I was going to that 150 class. So, but this time I was like, I'm gonna wait. Like I know it's 105 now. So.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, this was.